Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Jahlial. In this incarnation, we are here in one more day of this planetary ascension. The focus of the reading today is guidance to flow with experience. So remember to only take what resonates and leave the rest because it is a general reading. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups, we have the Temperance, and we have the Justice. Both of them came out from the other side. So with the Ace of Cups, we have mixed up energies here because with the Ace of Cups there is a loving very lovely new beginning. This is about something very inspirational, could even be linked with a connection or with something that is connecting you with a lot of creativity, with the source inside of yourself, that could bring emotional plenitude, emotional fulfillment. And I decided to pull one more card, talking about this Ace of Cups, and the King of Wands came out. So this is something that is also connecting you with like the leader inside of yourself, this person, this part, this authority that can take action in long-term vision goals. So I think this is something very, very nice. With the Temperance, I am seeing that there is also a seeking to rebalance something. Both cards are very linked with balance in different ways. So right now with the Temperance, this card is inviting you to recognize that in order to find this balance, in order to do this alchemy, there is no need to make like extra efforts. Because when we do those extra efforts, in fact, the word effort, it only applies for our path when the conditioned mind is making this creating these barriers. When the conditioned mind is resisting the flow of the inner self, and that's when we have to do efforts in order to transcend that inertia. But the card here is telling you to recognize that in order to create balance inside of yourself, you don't need to do extra efforts, because extra efforts come from conditionings, actually, that maybe are telling you that you are not enough, that you have to work more in order to achieve the things that you want, or that you have to work more in order to be someone worthy. These kind of things, that are total illusions. And I think that the reading from this, there is a great imbalance that was generated in here. This imbalance with the Justice from the other side is inviting you to recognize that there could be situations presenting right now, maybe conflicts on the outside, or certain limitations, or even manifestations in the body, because you are not acting on something. Maybe every time that the Justice comes out, is talking about the law of karma or the law of correspondence. We are not seeing karma as something negative. We are seeing karma as every action, everything that we pose, and the results that are manifested on the outside. So here, clearly there is an imbalance that the card is inviting you, or life or universe is inviting you to rebalance by making a decision from the most objective way, from the most objective place that you can do it. We cannot stay in total objectivity, because I think that we approach those places, the more conscious we are, the more objective that we can see things. But total objectivity is total consciousness, so that's why I don't think we have that in this plane yet. But this is what I am seeing right now. I'm going to show you the general advices, but before that I want to ask, what is creating this imbalance? I am curious about that. Wait a minute. Yes, certainly it is a decision. It is a decision that you have to assume. And I think you're not taking this decision because you went through recently situations or changes that weren't pleasant and that you don't understand yet. But I think everything has a sense, and we don't always receive the answer at the present moment. But if we open the vessel, we can receive that answer at the right moment. Many times, after years, this is true. So let's pull another card linked with this imbalance. In how you can rebalance this. This is what I want to ask. Yeah, this is about taking an opportunity, and I think it is very linked with this new beginning. But here it's like you having the inspiration, you connecting with this creativity or these emotions, and then this card is telling you to see that, to do something, to take this to a concrete action on material plane. So now let's see the general advices. We have the Ten of Swords and we have the Death. With the Ten of Swords, there is resistances here, a lot of resistances, and I think it is linked with this card that I told you before. With thinking that you have to do much more than or be much more than you are in order to approach this opportunity, and this is creating a lot of suffering. So this card is advising you to surrender to this process, to allow the transformation, to allow the death, to embrace all the emotions that can come through this, of course, without judging them. If you have to cry, if you have to, release your anger, or if you have to, whatever thing you feel you have to do right now, everything is allowed. And through surrender to this process and through taking this opportunity, I think you are going to connect with this inspirational energy that you are not seeing right now. I think you are not realizing about this right now. This where this is leading you. Sorry. I'm going to pull one more card as a general advice. Well, I am laughing because this card came out also with the other reading in Spanish. Well, this card, this Knight of Cups, is telling you to move forward in connection with your heart, in connection with your dreams, but taking action to descend them, believing in your heart too. It is just, the shadow of this night could be just imagine things, staying in this romantic space in which we are always like daydreaming. But the integrated energy, it is about connecting with those things that we can dream and to do something to descend it, to see it every day, something that can, operate in coherence to that call of the heart. Even those resistances are presenting, and this is a big transformation with the death. This is the end of certain aspects of yourself that cannot accompany you anymore in order for you to become the leader and this person with inner confidence to carry on these actions that you need to carry on in order to develop your visions. So I think this is very, very positive in spite of the resistances. This is a very, very nice new beginning. Well, I am ending the video here. Thank you, everyone, and see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.